Good morning, sports fans. I'm a little late this morning because I don't actually have a dog in the race, i.e. a child that's in attendance. Stop the replay buffer. There's that. And as per usual, we're starting with a penalty on the score clock, so please. Ooh, I should go through the rosters. Quick little roster summary here. For the Gloucester Rangers, number 8, Mason Miller-Savard. Number 9 is someone that friends to the channel may know is Ulysses Kirkpatrick. We got number 10, Alexis CHARETTE. Number 11, Benjamin Roy. 13, Parker LADOUCEUR. 17, Ben Lambert. 19, Weston Bing. 25 is Charlie Long. 29, Xavier Lafontaine. Number 33 is Luca Eggleston. And number 34 is AIDAN OZMUTLU. 35, Reed Harnett-Wirt, who I believe is in nets today, although I see his partner over there. Number 41 is Spencer Coyle. Number 71, BECKETT MORAN. Number 79, Adam Nofel. Number 85 is Olivier Ranger. 89, Nathan Kunkel. 93, Thomas FOUBERT. 95, London SMALLSHAW. We will be with the first period very shortly here. Looks like we're starting with the 2 official system today. This is the first meeting between these two teams in the regular season. I believe they've played each other 3 times already in preseason play. And there's number 3. Hi, Dave Hunt. And we have the opening faceoff. SMALLSHAW wins it back to his defenseman, over to Kunkel. Kunkel looking up to, I forgot I'm the cameraman today. There we go, battle along the boards there. Shot wide of the net from Ethan Yang. Picked up by our call-up, Ulysses Kirkpatrick. There you go, gets in the way of SMALLSHAW, and Ranger now tries to get away with it. There we go, SMALLSHAW dumps it into the zone. Retrieved behind the net by Boileau. Boileau gets it around to Bill-We-May. How's Chande on the boards now with it? Tries to get it out. LADOUCEUR helping him to keep the puck in the zone. Moran now chasing after the puck into the corner. James Bolt flips it up the boards to number 13, Pierce Williams. Couldn't get it out past LaRocque. Bolt now fires it all the way out. No icing signaled here, so we'll see if it gets called. It does not. Now in the Rangers zone. No one with clear control of it just yet. But the Rangers get it out. Weens up to BOLONTENKO. BOLONTENKO comes into the zone, tries a shot from the slot, doesn't get through. Now for a slapper. Didn't get all of it. Went wide of the net. Back to Steele at the point. Steele tries to get it on, but Roy keeps it out. Oh, centering pass. Beautiful job from Charlie STEEVES. Over to Oscar BOLONTENKO right there in front. So we've got a goal and a shot for the Ottawa Sting. That was scored by number 17, Oscar BOLONTENKO, assisted by number 19, Charlie STEEVES, and our friend at the point, Will Steele. There we go. Next face-off goes down into the Gloucester Rangers zone. And attempted shot on net hits the side of the goal frame. Loose in front. Couldn't be picked up by Paggi. Now the Rangers going the other way with it. Through the middle, across the line, nice and clean. Into the corner, Gus Holmes tries to clear it out, but didn't get a hold of the puck. It's either SMALLSHAW or OZMUTLU with a shot on net. Stopped by Murphy. Cleared away. Bing keeping it in the line. Bing again with it at the point. Centered. Whoa, nice attempt there by, is that FOUBERT? To tip it on net. Now we've got the Sting coming with speed into the zone. Fired on net, and that's a goal. That is Mr. Henry Oh Wow How, assisted by Owen Page. There we go. Another face-off win for the Ottawa Sting here. James Bolt going in deep into the corner. Retrieves the puck, battling against Kunkel. Bolt up off the boards of the glass. BOLONTENKO keeps it in at the line. Gloucester gets it out of the zone, but Boileau fires it right back in. Retrieved behind the net by Kunkel. He's going to go back there again. Pass up the boards into center this time. Interesting. Yang gets away with playing the body there. Fired at the goal frame again. How's Chande back behind to retrieve. Kunkel clears it up the boards. Yang battling hard in the corner for it now. Shot on net, deflected wide by Harnett Wirt, who's wearing the same pads I own. There we go. Bolt now back there battling with 85. Continued pressure from the Gloucester Rangers. Got the puck, but went back to Boileau at the point. Shot on net was blocked. Now in the slot area. Over into the corner for House Chande. Cleared out of the zone by Kunkel. Back over to Boileau at center ice. Too many players, but that's okay. They'll let that one go. Now Gloucester Rangers with control at center ice. Oh, taken away from him by BOLONTENKO. BOLONTENKO wants another one here. He's coming into the zone. He's got 4 to beat. He just might. Chips the puck across and does not leave the zone. Steele keeps it in at the point. Now the battle brings the puck out of the zone into the neutral area. That is Weens up to Williams. Now number 19 for the Rangers attempting to clear it out. Stopped by number 19 for the Sting, STEEVES. And now back to the point. Shot at the net. Tipped wide by number 57's glove. Now Charette at center ice. Manages to get past a couple here. And it really looks... Never mind. I thought Murphy's... Oh, wow! OZMUTLU goes bar down on Murphy. I did not catch the assist on it, though, so we'll have to go to the game sheet for that one. In the meantime, we'll put OZMUTLU's number up on the board here. AIDAN OZMUTLU. Wait. Nope, it was a 35. I take it back. Nope. I don't know. Looked like a 35, but the 35's a goaltender, so we're going to stick with the original OZMUTLU goal. Alrighty, now fired all the way down. Centering pass over to number 9. Loose puck in the slot area. Everybody digging away at it. Gloucester Rangers get to it first. And fired all the way down the ice. Yo, Lions person back to retrieve the puck. All the way down to the Gloucester Rangers zone, where we'll have a face-off. There we go. Face off won by the Sting. Ethan Yang attempts to put a puck on net. Goes a little wide. Loose puck in front. Scramble. Another save by Harnett Wirt. Good positioning. Puck just knocked out of the zone. I believe that was the call up Kirkpatrick. Now back into his own zone. James Bolt controls the puck, gets it up to House Chandy at center ice. Couldn't gain the zone though. Back up to center ice now for Ulysses again. That puck's knocked off his stick by Ethan Yang, and a battle ensues at the Rangers blue line. Whoop. Follow the puck with the camera, not just your eyes. This nice big pole brought to us by whatever recording thing the Rangers use blocks our view of Harnett Wirt in net. And we'll have another icing call here. And bring it all the way down so we have a nice view of that pole. There it is. I think it looks like it could stop some pucks. Shot from the point by Weens, deflected wide. Puck is down there somewhere. There we are. Number 10 for the Rangers fires it all the way down the ice here, but I don't know. It seems the Sting will make it there and cancel that icing out. Oscar BOLONTENKO now with it. Crossing into the Gloucester Rangers zone after a dump in. Williams battling in the corner. Weens at the point. Shot on. Glove down by Harnett Wirt. And sorry, it is only 2-1. 2-1. Oh, I have not been starting the clock. I suck at this, apparently. There are 7 minutes remaining in the first period here. Owen Page dumps the puck into the zone. Paggi back there to challenge and chase. Puck is off screen. You know the drill. There we are. Henry Howe battling behind the net. Loose in front. Shot on net. Stopped by Harnett Wirt. Great job. Good positioning. Puck gets out of the zone. Everybody chasing. Rangers gain the Sting zone but lose the puck. FOUBERT doing some magic from his knees. Now Lambert, I believe that is. FOUBERT with an opportunity here. Oh, first stop made by Murphy. Second one was off the side of the goal frame and got stuck on the netting. There's 6:22 remaining in the first period here. Face off down in the Sting zone. Won by the Rangers. Fired on net, but blocked by their own team, potentially SMALLSHAW. SMALLSHAW, small in stature, big in block shots. Rangers controlling behind their own net. Lose it to Ethan Yang at the blue line, but that's taken right back by SMALLSHAW and into the zone using that exceptional speed. Puck taken away by House Chandy. House Chandy chips it up the boards and into the zone. And now I've lost it. Oh, Yang's got it, and we're offside. Bloop. Shout out to Tom Piao in the timekeeper's box. It's not even playing music. Tisk tisk. Face off won by the Rangers. Back into their own zone. Nofel to collect. Plays the puck and a bit of the body. Just pass out in front to Williams. Great opportunity made by Steeves there, but Williams puts one into the pads of Harnett-Wirt. Now Nofel and BOLONTENKO battle in the corner. Try and get that puck on net again. Kept in at the line by Weens, but taken right back by Coyle. Oh no, oh, that is big time offside. That is unfortunate for the Rangers. Great job by Coyle to take that puck away and bring it all the way up to the attacking zone. Fortunately, lost it right at the last sec. LADOUCEUR out here to take a face-off against Howe. Ranger dumps it into the zone. Gets knocked out and back in. Now we got MORAN. LADOUCEUR and Page having a nice little battle off the puck. Centering pass kept out by Howe. Kunkel at the line, doesn't keep it in. Howe's pressure makes him do some things he didn't want to do with it. Now Holmes, cross ice pass misses. Kunkel from center ice dumps it into the zone. Picked up by Holmes, apologies. Tried to get to Page, but couldn't. Ooh, opportunity there, but CHARETTE couldn't get his stick on it. Kunkel at the point, keeps it in. Holmes couldn't handle it. MORAN behind the net, hassled by Lutz. Couldn't get the puck into a dangerous spot. Exit pass blocked. Holmes not having a shift on this one. Paggi taking it up center ice, now into the blue. Got one on net, deflected wide by Harnett-Wirt. Around the corner to Bolt. Bolt tried to center it, got it right to Lambert. Lambert now taking it to the zone. Bolt doing a great job. He's not afraid to get into those areas. Puck is taken out of the zone, finds center ice. Ethan Yang knocks it off the intended target. BOE May now with it. OZMUTLU in his own zone. OZMUTLU may or may not be the goal scorer for the Rangers today. James Bolt without possession. Lambert dumping it all the way down. Picked up by Boileau. Oh, and looks like we're going to have the first penalty of the game. Looks like FOUBERT, number 93, is going to go for a trip. A trip to the box. Y'all can laugh at that on your own time. There we are, face off, one back to the point. Ween's shot blocked by a defender in front. BOLONTENKO from behind, or sorry, Steeves from behind. Finds BOLONTENKO. BOLONTENKO could not find the net. Weens, good move at the blue line to keep the puck in the zone. Tried to get it down, and got it to himself. BOLONTENKO puts one on net. Gloucester almost put one into the net for us, but number 11 does manage to get it onto the toe of the pad of Harnett-Wirt. Y'all are watching, nothing going on there. I did not catch that penalty. Looks like it might be going to Gloucester again. BOLONTENKO was battling hard against the boards and ended up on the ground. That is Coyle, that is number 91. No. Oh, where's Coyle on here? 41. That makes more sense now. First face-off of the 5-on-3 is won, and shot on net stopped by Harnett Wirt. Let's start. There we are. Nofel and Page going into the corner to chase after this puck. And now behind the net with it was Bing. That was taken away from him by Paggi. Paggi shoots one at the goaltender's head while he's down. And the Rangers clear the zone all the way down. Thought Murphy was going to play it for a sec. Just kidding. Holmes now. Trying to find someone, and does. That is Henry Howe at center ice. Coming into the zone. Shot at the net. Deflected wide by Harnett Wirt. Loose in front. Oh, a little backhander from Page, but not enough on it to get it into the danger zone. From the point, Holmes puts it on net and smothered by Harnett Wirt. And we've got 1 minute left on the board with 21 seconds and 59 seconds remaining in the respective penalties to Coyle and FOUBERT. 93, I forget now. Oh, I have a cheat sheet beside me. It is FOUBERT. Look at me. There we go. Face off won by the Sting. Last minute to play in the first period. No fullback behind his own net. Rings it around the boards. U11A at the point. Across to Boileau. Shot on net and glove down. Another big save by Harnett Wirt. He's whoopsies and high. Good thing the stabilization was on. Face off, won by the Rangers this time, and out of the zone. One comes out of the box right as the puck was there, but couldn't get a handle on it. FOUBERT now going for a change. SMALLSHAW, I believe, out here. Yep. Gets it into the zone. And right back out. BT Dubs loving the Rangers jerseys. Here we are now, U11A with 10 seconds coming down the zone. And looks like we're going to end the first period with a 2-1 score. Shots are approximately 12-4. Oops, stop clock. I'm confused. All right. Reset clock. 12 minutes. Set period 2. Scenes. The summary of the things that occurred in this period, except again the first 2 penalties up there. I have no idea how to remove them. But before I started the clock, the Ottawa Sting scored a goal. Oscar BOLONTENKO from Charlie Steeves and Will Steele. And Henry Howe got one from Owen Page. And number 14. And AIDAN OZMUTLU likely got the goal for the Gloucester Rangers. There we go. And we had a couple trips to the box for the Gloucester Rangers there, which they just managed to kill off without any damage. And we will go back to the game. Second period. 5-on-5. Puck in the Rangers zone. Fired out of it. And right back in was Will Steele. Oh, that's who 14 was. Sorry. Now you got number 11 behind his own net. Gets it up to 17. Lambert. BOLONTENKO holding the boards rather well. Now Williams loses it to, I believe that's LaFontaine, and LaFontaine brings it all the way down into the zone, fires one up and over the net. It's a healthy shot. It's the danger line out here as OZMUTLU's out. Now LaFontaine again with it, dumps it into the zone. And rattling says, "Coach wants a change." Exit pass went straight to a Gloucester Rangers attacker. But they have not managed to get a shot here. Kieran Weens now trying to take the puck all the way out of the zone on his own. Makes it most of the way, gets hauled down by number 10, but STEEVES ends up with the puck in the Rangers zone. Now Williams is battling in the corner for it, comes away with it. Paggi, attempted shot on net is blocked. And second one, third from STEEVES, manages to make it through. Stopped by Harnett-Wirt though. No, that's not them. And now we're back to center ice action. Runs into his own player. Sting take control of the puck. Paggi tries to get it up to Howe, misses his target. Now all the way down to the zone, but icing is waved off. Page with some nifty moves, and oh, beautiful hit by Kirkpatrick. I loved it. But I don't think he deserved a penalty for it. Didn't initiate contact there. Shot from the point from the Rangers, kept out by Howe. Wow. That was a big shot. Another point one. Another keep out by Howe. Page now. Taking it to center. Into the zone. Lane taken away from him by the Rangers, but and now the puck. Oh, Ulysses almost had an opportunity there. Had some room, and he's got some pretty strong legs with his figure skating background. Knows how to use his stride. Now SMALLSHAW into the zone, into the corner, tries to center it. Kept out by 97, Gus Holmes. Beautiful shot of the ceiling there for you folks. As Paggi dumps the puck into the zone and manages to retrieve his own. Centering pass to Page, didn't quite make it. Big U11 slap shot from the point. Alfaro doesn't get it through traffic. Now FOUBERT coming out here. Up against Alfaro. No, that's a good non-call. That was a good non-call. That was stick on puck and then skate on skate to knock down. Shot from the high slot area, or high point area. Easily handled by Harnett-Wirt, and I am on clock duty, so. Showing 11:24 on the, oh, we play 15, 15, 18. I'm so good at this. So there's 11:24 remaining on the clock right now, not 8:19. We'll figure it out. Little confusion at line change time here. Made OZMUTLU come and take that face off, which is odd. Yep, keep reaching for those pucks in the sky, kids. Can only end well for you. Number 10 coming in here. Couldn't get through the crowd in the slot in the Sting zone. Boileau rings one around the boards. Yang didn't see it coming. Ranger did. Whoa! A little deflection in front of the net was dribbling by a little dangerous spot with Murphy. Murphy making the save there, though. Looks like we've got some orange action. Sorry about the stream quality today, folks. I blame the City of Ottawa's internet. Charlie STEEVES out to take the draw against OZMUTLU. And now BOLONTENKO chips the puck out of the zone, and I forget to follow it with the camera. There we are. Roy. Up to LaFontaine. FOUBERT, OZMUTLU now with it. Centering option, Lambert. Oh my! It is there! Wow! Way to go, FOUBERT. What was that? That was FOUBERT from Lambert and OZMUTLU. That was a beauty goal. Great job by FOUBERT to get it that second opportunity. Wait, Lambert? No, FOUBERT. Little redemption from his trip to the box. Lambert and OZMUTLU. There we are. Little tie game action now. I don't know if I gave him one, so. Whoop. And I missed an icing or something, so we're going to go all the way down here. Into the Sting zone. Score is 2-2 with 10:19 remaining in the second period. Battle at the sideboards. Eventually one out by STEEVES. He's got a little room here, though. I tried to pass through the legs to get to BOLONTENKO. Didn't quite work. Now KIRKPATRICK coming into the zone here. Fired in, but blocked by Steele. Now STEEVES gets it past a couple and into the zone. Down into the corner. Nofel back to collect. Nofel passes it out. KIRKPATRICK there, headman. Great job to battle off the stick of Steele. Tried to fire it on net, but it went a little wide. Now SMALLSHAW couldn't get the handle and replicate FOUBERT's goal. And little hacky sack action. Whoopsies. Charlie STEEVES now with the puck at center ice. Cuts into the zone. Nothing coming from that. Ice is slippery. People fall down. How many we got out there? This looked like a very much potential. All right, Holmes taking a turn with it. He's going all the way down the ice all on his own. He's done this before. Let's see if he can do it again. Doesn't get the Gino out of it, but it does get the puck into the zone. LADOUCEUR now. Oh, good challenge by Howe. Knocked the puck off his stick. Holmes all the way to the other end. Kunkel from his blue line. Out to center ice at Howe. Paggi bringing it into the zone. Firing it on net. Deflected wide neatly by Harnett-Wirt. Corner battle action. And out of the zone. And all the way down. MORAN tries to lean his way through Alfaro, but Alfaro keeping him out to the outside. Blah, blah, blah. Paggi clears the zone. Kunkel tried to play it out of the air. Rangers going to get to it before it would cross the line anyways. Kunkel now. Battling with a freshly changed House CHANDE. And the puck is kicked out of the zone. Oh, we're really close to actually start time. Down to BOLONTENKO in the Sting zone. Across to Ethan Yang. Yang dumps it in from this side of center, so we are going to have icing. And I will let the clock catch up as we're at 7:12 remaining in the second period. As you can see, I expertly framed it. Face off in the Sting zone. Won by nobody yet. BOLONTENKO comes in with a defensive winger win. We might just take some room here. Oh, over to Yang. Yang shoots one on net. Kept out by Harnett-Wirt. Have you know I'm not struggling with his name today. Haha. Ooh. Yank comes bouncing off of his opponent. How's Chande doing a really good job trying to make sure that puck doesn't get into the Sting zone. Now Ulysses Kirkpatrick here. Uli. Centering pass, beautiful opportunity for SMALLSHAW, but he just couldn't get the handle on the puck and release it. Eventually Murphy reached out and said, no thanks. Face off in the Sting zone here. Moran back to Nofel. Nofel tried to get it across to Bing and eventually did. Now it is Steele behind his own net. Fired down the ice by BOLONTENKO. STEEVES into chase. Good stick lift prior to getting the puck. Still one out by the Rangers. LADOUCEUR now. Nice breakout pass. CHARETTE gets it out of the zone. It's fired back in for Bing to control. Bing cross ice to Nofel. Almost picked up. You would have been able to see that if I was following it with the camera. Almost picked off by Williams though. Now Weens, backhander into the zone. Out by Bing. Oh, CHARETTE assisted with that. Zone entry denied by Nofel. And he just takes the puck away. How rude. Nofel attempted backhander on the net, doesn't get there. LADOUCEUR attempted slap shot from the point, doesn't get there. Bing keeps it out of his zone. STEEVES tries to do the opposite with some help from BOLONTENKO. Deflected wide just barely by Harnett Wirt. He made a stick save, and we all heard the ping of the his post. Headman pass worked out pretty well there. Lambert coming in. Centering pass to nobody. Picked up by Alfaro. OZMUTLU takes that pass right away. OZMUTLU, beautiful pass across for Lambert. Couldn't do anything with it, and then stressful situations happen in front of the net. And the puck was loose. Now a shot from the point by Kunkel, kept out by Murphy. Paggi tries to get out, doesn't. How does this time? All I can smell right now is French fries and ketchup. Sorry, they have a canteen here and I'm jealous. OZMUTLU now. Into the zone, Lambert. Lambert tries to go through the middle of that. We're calling that as what? Okay, looks like Alfaro is going to go. Hooking would be my best guess. Tripping. Tripping. Oops, I should stop the clock. It's pretty close. Ottawa Sting penalty going to number 64, Noah Alfaro, for tripping. 2 minutes. Face-off. Happened. And now Ulysses Kirkpatrick with the puck. Tries to put it on net. Doesn't get it through Boileau. Boileau takes offense to it and fires the puck all the way down to the other end. I should start the clock. Kirkpatrick to SMALLSHAW. SMALLSHAW challenged by Yang. Yang runs into the official. Yep, I think that's what happened. Now SMALLSHAW takes the puck into the zone. Shot on net. Misses the top left corner. BOLONTENKO fires it up. Kept in by... Interesting. BOLONTENKO. And that's 57 doing some good work on the line there. And I might have missed it all for you. Sorry. Now back behind their own nets. This is number 11. Up to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick fires it right across center ice in front of the goaltender. Everyone loves that. Brought down by bolt was Charette, but nothing coming from it. And Sting fire the puck all the way down again. That was Will Steele. Picked up by Roy. That's who 11 is. Roy. Over to Moran. Whoop. And that was a beautiful pass that I failed to catch on camera. Get ready for more of that. LADOUCEUR centering pass. Taken away. Weens fires it down the... Oh. It kept in at the point by wow, big save made by Murphy. He thinks there might have been a bit of a rebound left there, but no one was able to jump on it, and I just credited the wrong team with a shot. 5 seconds remain in this penalty to Noel Faro with 2:03 remaining in the second period. Oh, I missed 2:22. That would have been good. Look at all those twos up there. All right. Start that clock. Alfaro out of the box now. Centering pass kept out of danger by the Sting defenders. LADOUCEUR. Centering pass goes to a couple of potential targets, but neither of them saw it. Neither Charette nor Moran could see it coming through the crowd. Now Moran in front of the slot area. Big battle for the puck here. Great job by Weens to hold his ground. Oh, Charette ends up coming away with the puck and just sneaks it through the 5-hole of Murphy. Making it 3-2. Charette unassisted. Right, stop clock. 1:32 remaining. We'll let it catch up. Face off, won by the Sting. Alfaro tried to pass it up, but FOUBERT takes that away. Now OZMUTLU comes into the zone. Alfaro controlling in the corner. Puck knocked out, but Lambert picking it up and loosened the slot area. Now we've got OZMUTLU in the slot as well. Kept off that shot by Alfaro being all up in his business. Shot on net by Lambert. Kick save by Murphy. Rebound was there, but Sting collects and get rid of it. It is the last minute of play in the second period. We got a stoppage for offside. And the face-off will be just outside of the Gloucester Rangers zone. Gloucester Rangers dominating the offense in this period. Now that I'm looking at the shots, which are wildly inaccurate, but still closer than anything else we got. There we are. Boileau doing a great job back there. Steady on defense, making sure nothing comes in. Howe coming up the side. I don't know if you can see his head poking above the boards. Centering pass over to Paggi. Taken away from him by lots of people, but Ulysses Kirkpatrick ends up coming away with the puck. Goes through center, cuts through a couple. Accidentally runs into, oh, Beal we may. And I probably didn't follow half of that with the cam. Now Owen Page coming out of his zone right as time is expiring. And SMALLSHAW going back the other way. Can't get anything off before the big buzzer sound. All right. Bringing that back to center. Set clock. This will be an 18-minute period. Winner take all. Or some. This is third period. Now we're back over here. Switch scene. Summary. What have I? There we go. Thomas FOUBERT scores the goal to tie things up at 8:19-esque. Noel Faro goes for tripping, and on that, right after that power play completed, Alexis Charette got the other goal for Gloucester Rangers to put them up 3-2 going into this third period. in the third. We're going to switch to this. I haven't had the chance, but big thanks to City Seltzer for sponsoring the stream. We appreciate you, and we're looking forward to when the new flavor comes out. Now back to game action. Start this up. And the puck goes down into the Gloucester Rangers zone. Owen Page having some difficulty with ice. Moran and Page battling at the sideboards. Breakout working okay for the Rangers, except when Will Steele gets involved. There you go, rung around the boards. Centering pass picked off by Howe. Couldn't get through the defenders, though. Puck kept in the line by Steele. And Page's centering attempt didn't make it to Paggi. Rangers get it out of the zone. Good job by Weens. Oh, I thought Weens did a better job. He did not poke it off the stick. It just went the wrong way. LADOUCEUR, great job with the puck protect. Page coming off the half boards, gets it to Moran. Paggi now. Cuts around one. And dumps it down into the zone, gets a change. Nofel back behind his own net, taking his time. Tries to pass it up to Lambert, misses that target. Icing signaled, but Holmes gets to it before they can cross the line. OZMUTLU down into the Sting corner. Taken away by Yang. Yang rung it around the boards, kept in by Ranger. To Lambert in the slot area, keeping that off him. House Chandy up to Yang. Yang going to the side. I would not be surprised if he shot there, but he couldn't get around his defender. Kunkel now with it. Around the horn. House Chandy. Bounce behind the net. Yang picks that up. Backhander back behind the net. Bolt attempted to center it. Didn't make it. Yang fired one at the net, but it missed. Bolt and OZMUTLU battling now. Bolt's centering attempt is intercepted by number 85. White is offside, and they're hearing about it. FOUBERT's got the puck at center ice. That is OZMUTLU. Brings it into the zone. Poked off his stick by Holmes. Big time slap shot, actually, from Ranger, but it missed the net. So there's that. Ranger again with it, this time at the hash marks, the face-off circle. Puck coming out of the zone, brought out by House Chandy. He was taken down by Kirkpatrick, but apparently legally. Alfaro gets it out of the zone, fires down the ice. These guys are just skating the wrong way. Well, we're going to have an icing call, and I'm going to stop the clock. Look at me remembering to do things. 14:33 remaining in the third period. Shots are lots to more. Face off out of the Sting zone. Nope, still in there. There you go. Now Coyle, Steeves, by the way, controlling it. Shot at the net, deflected wide by Murphy. Submarined another player. Kept into the line. Great job, SMALLSHAW. No, poor job, cameraman. Battle in the corner here. Williams chips one up with his backhand, just past the defender at the blue line. So now we've got a retreat. Coyle brings it into the zone. Gets past Beal We May. Centering pass. Just missed the one-timer, did Kirkpatrick. He had a wide open net there. Now puck fired up. Charlie Steeves at the blue line. Gets it over to BOLONTENKO. BOLONTENKO chips it past the defender who was falling. Shot on net. Kept out by Harnett-Wirt. That's not a penalty. No, it didn't start the clock. Good for me. Shot on net for the Sting. Loose puck in center area. Slot. That's the one. Now out of the zone. Great transfer from backwards to forwards there, Yuli. You've done this a couple times, eh? Cuts to the net. Gets one on. Beautiful job right there, backing him up with his second goal of the game is Charette. Made entirely possible by Ulysses Kirkpatrick. Charette from number 9, whose number will not appear on here. Somebody passed it up to him too, and they deserve credit on that as well, but I don't know if they're going to get it. We can watch it on the replay and figure it out. Oh, Steele takes a tumble on the old slippery ice. Charette, oh wow, Weens with a great sliding effort to keep Charette from putting that puck on net and getting his third goal of the game. Bing now with it at the point. Tries the centering pass, gets it to Weens instead. Weens coming out, up to Paggi. Paggi now, shot wide of the net. Page controlling, loses it. Gets it back, loses his feet because he was tripped. Nofel gets the puck. Now Moran and Paggi battling at the boards. Paggi came away with it, but the centering pass was intercepted. Charette dumps it all the way down the ice from the blue line, and it won't go. Great coffin kick by Charette to get that line change. Now Lambert, OZMUTLU, and FOUBERT all take the zone. Fresh legs out here. Backhander from OZMUTLU was loose, and that was blown down mighty early. But Gloucester Rangers get another shot on that. .11:42 remaining in this third period. Lots of time for the Sting to do what they're going to do, or the Rangers. The Rangers get another shot on that, mishandled by Murphy, but he finds the rebound before the danger set in. I tell you, there's a canteen here, and that I'm excited to go eat at it afterwards. I was going to look up some fun facts about Jim Poplinski and potentially even Jim Durrell, but I didn't. I did other things. Watch the Blue Jays game. OZMUTLU into the zone, tries to get one on the net. Didn't work. Now Holmes behind his own. Fired from this point again. Ranger, woof. Oh, casual attempted catch by Murphy. Didn't go quite as planned. Going to play that one with a little respect, I think. Now into the zone. Ethan Yang. Centering pass. Finds Bolt this time, but he couldn't make the one move he needed to get around the stick. Alfaro keeping it in. Bolt trying to put it on net. Now it's loose. And no fun stuff happens in front of the net there. Face-off about to occur in the Gloucester Rangers zone. What do we got? It looks like STEEVES and SMALLSHAW. Everybody wanted to take the shot, but nobody did. BOLONTENKO with an attempt from the slot area, but that was deflected wide by Rangers defender. Another shot on net from BOLONTENKO. This one made it through. Stopped by Harnett-Wirt. Now we've got Ulysses at center ice again, using those Those edges that he's practiced so much with. Gets around a couple, but didn't get around enough. Williams gets it out of the zone. BOLONTENKO taking it over center. LaFontaine absolutely just dumps him. They've taken cut blocks at the team 3 times in this game, and they haven't seen a single one called. Now LaFontaine from the point. Shot up at Murphy. Great job to block that with his shoulder and then get right back down and cover the post. Yeah, that's what we'll call it. All right, cleared out. Rangers. Wow, tries to get it out, gets it to BOLONTENKO instead. BOLONTENKO coming down Main Street. Has to cut wide because, doesn't manage to get a shot on. Loose puck in front. Great job by Roy to get in the way of Steve's attempted shot. Now in the slot area again. BOLONTENKO battling hard for it. This one was won by LaFontaine. His entire team is changing, so he's all on his own. Shot on the outside of the net. That don't count. Battle in the corner. BOLONTENKO has the puck. BOLONTENKO is skating with the puck. BOLONTENKO gets rid of the puck. And now MORAN going the other way. Goes into the zone. Using those edges and leaning on his defender. Loses the puck. Paggi comes away with it. Up off the boards. Down to the ice. No full to retrieve. Back behind his own net. Surprise. But Williams or Page on him. Putting some pressure on. Paggi to steal at the point. Steal to Paggi. Couldn't do anything with it. Now it's going the other way. MORAN. Tompiao. Well, that was a hit right into the boards. So it's just blown down for perceived injury. I'll have to watch that on the replay too. It's going to be a little discussion with the referees. I will make this link available to whomever wishes to watch it afterwards to improve whatever aspect of the game they wish. Oops, clock is still running, like me, learning how to operate a camera. Face off one into the Sting zone. Weens with control, gets it over to Steele. Steele around the boards, attempting to get it to Paggi, got it to OZMUTLU instead. Got it back now to Kunkel at the point. Weens couldn't get it past Lambert. Lambert centering pass intercepted. OZMUTLU shot on net with a wraparound. 2 saves made by Murphy. Puck all the way out. Kunkel fires it back in. Whoopsies. There we go. Howe attempted shot blocked by Page, which is odd. Normally you don't block for the opposing team, but normally you don't shoot through your teammates. There we go. OZMUTLU comes into the zone, and offside is called. .642 remaining in the third period here. Score is 4-2 for the Gloucester Rangers. Face-off won by the Rangers. SMALLSHAW back to Roy. Roy gets it into the zone. SMALLSHAW picks it up. Goes into the corner. Still has it down there. Alfaro on him, though. Puts it around to Bolt. Bolt taking it out of the zone here. Through center ice, over the blue line. Centering pass, Chandy didn't make it, but the follow-up Yang just misses the net with that shot. It's pretty hard, too. Loose puck in front. Save made by Harnett Wirt there. Oh, something happened, and I was looking at the screen. Too much stuff going on. Battled along the sideboards. Had some stuff going on in front of the net. How's Chandy putting one? Oh, Harnett Wirt just getting his stick on that. Holmes shot from the point. Everybody sticks up in the air. Why? They called that high sticking. Faceoff's going to come outside of the zone. It wasn't any of the two kids that were waving their sticks up above their shoulders. It was after it went past them, and then I believe Bolt had his stick down far enough. But he is short, so maybe they're just calling that. Face-off won by the Sting. BOLONTENKO attempted shot or centering pass. Doesn't do either. Goes to the other corner. Battle in the corner. Noful's in there. Steeves. Well, it's number 13. Parker LADOUCEUR. Centering pass from Steeves makes it to the Rangers. Knocked off their stick. BOLONTENKO had a shot but missed wide. Now Steeves with an opportunity. Kept wide by Harnett Wirt. No, wrong team. Either way. BOLONTENKO keeps it in at the line. Now Steeves got some open real estate, but couldn't keep the handles. LADOUCEUR going to get that puck out of the zone. Up to Charette. Charette. Oh, couldn't get past BOLONTENKO's extended stick. But he takes the puck back away from him. And he's going to wrap around the net. Centering pass to the streaking FOUBERT was not available. Charette just battling super hard out here this shift. Looking great. Really trying to get that Hattie. OZMUTLU. Puck off his stick. Steeves now. Up to Williams. Williams over to Steeves. Knocked off his stick by a Gloucester defender. OZMUTLU coming out of the zone here. OZMUTLU takes center now, the blue line into the zone. He's got one defender to beat. It's Will Steele. And that's gloved down by Murphy. Now he got Steeves going the other way. Taken down. Lambert coming back. Steeves is potentially down hurt because I didn't see him get back up. Nah, we're not going to pan over to that. We can stop the clock. Looks like Steeves is getting back up, and getting a round of applause from players and fans. That one likely did not tickle. He went into that board area pretty hard. Be intrigued to see where they put the puck. Had a little chat with the coaching staff. Good job by the referee to get the coach to get down to their level. That's a big thing they focus on in training. Uncertain what the discussion is about, though. I haven't seen a penalty signaled. I'd imagine we're talking about face-off. Oh! No, they're going to take somebody. So they did have a short discussion while the player was down between the lines persons. So 71 Moran is going to sit for something. Yeah, got to tell the timekeeper. Oh man, they changed all their numbers. That's what's going on here. I'm gonna put it down as boarding because that's first one alphabetically, but I'm not certain what it actually was. All right, game on. Weems keeping it in the zone. They should start the clock. And some battles going on between OZMUTLU and is that Page. Padgy in there too. Everybody just battling for a puck that's not even loose because they were trapping it up against the boards. Face-off will be in the Gloucester Rangers zone with 3:20 on the clock and 1:33 remaining in the penalty. So 1 more minute in the actual game that I am currently displaying on the stream. Steele keeping it in at the line. No. There we go. Fired all the way down by the Gloucester Rangers. People were incensed by the fact that the puck came out a little bit out of the blue line, but you got to let them know that the whole thing has to come out. Rangers doing a good job clearing this penalty. It's the second time they managed to fire one all the way down the ice. You got 54 seconds remaining in the penalty. Centering pass goes all the way down the ice for icing. This is not the result that the Sting were looking for there. Bring it down in here. Oops. Yeah. Face off. Won by OZMUTLU, but BECKETT CHANDE jumps the queue and takes the puck right back. Goes right into the corner, battling against 88 Kunkel. Bolton there to help. Now centering. Oh, it's in! Oh, wow. House CHANDE picks it up out of the corner, drives towards the net, and just tucks it 5-hole. Beautiful goal. James Bolt deserves an assist, but he's not going to get one because his help knocking that puck loose was there. But that is the BECKETT CHANDE show on that goal. 2:13 remaining in the third period. Score is 4-3 for the Gloucester Rangers. Let's see what happens. It's 5-on-5 action. Puck battles are occurring at the Sting blue line. And they are now starting to include zebras. Everybody's just going, oh, we got some stuff going on here. And we will have face-off outside of the Sting blue line. In the neutral zone even. There we are. Face-off won by the Rangers and into the zone. Boileau does the ice and slippery thing. Now Charette with the puck in the corner. And I will even show you what that looks like. Oh, off the post from the point. Wow. That was really close. Nofel almost had one there. Charette to LADOUCEUR. LADOUCEUR missed with the one-timer. Now Moran down in the corner. Loose in front. Knocked off a couple of skates. Loose again. Stopped by Murphy with 1:11 remaining. Here we are. Dave Hunt ready to drop this puck for Ethan Yang and OZMUTLU. Is that also Ethan? AIDAN. Boileau now has control of it. OZMUTLU hassling him. FOUBERT keeping it in. Lambert down there battling against Boileau and everybody else. BOLONTENKO's in there. Everybody just board battling. Board battling. Board battling. BOLONTENKO comes away with it here. Up to the half boards. Couldn't get it out past Lambert, though. Lambert knocks it right back into the corner. Boileau firing it down the ice. Only gets it to the blue line. Kept in by Ranger. Ranger keeping it in. Boileau again up off the boards. This time off a zebra. BOLONTENKO pounding away at it with everybody else. Lambert, FOUBERT in there. 23 seconds remaining here. Puck to the point, fired general direction of the Sting net, missed wide. Now Lambert battling down low, just holding the puck. Good job. I hate this. I really, really dislike that part. And that is time. Rangers take the first dub of the season against the Ottawa Sting. 4-3 shots. Somewhere in the region of 25-23. We'll see what Tom has to say at the end of the game. I don't want game action. I want to cancel. Switch scene. We'll go to the summary. That's not correct. Game action. Set period. Final. Alright, well, that's not telling me anything. Either way, BECKETT CHANDE scored a goal. Somebody went to the box for a penalty. Luke Boudreau down there. He doesn't have a sling. He doesn't have a sling. Looking forward to seeing him back soon. There we go, Sting taking their way off the ice. Alrighty, and we will catch you tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, I want to say. A little more of this action from the Gloucester Rangers home. Hopefully the Wi-Fi is good, but they've got a beautiful barn. I love it. Alright, we'll talk to y'all later.